Your live interactive coverage with CBS 13 and Fox 23 will begin shortly. Your live interactive coverage with CBS 13 and Fox 23 starts right now.
Hello, good evening. I'm Owen Kingsley here with CBS 13. This is the Digital Desk. Thank you so much for coming in for weekend headlines from wherever you are watching this from. I'm sure you watched or knew that our normal 6 o'clock show is on as scheduled. So is our 10 and 11 tonight on Fox and CBS, respectively. So let's get to a little bit of what we are covering. We had some breaking news we've been following all day long. Coast Guard officials who are searching for an 18-year-old lobsterman who was reported missing, last seen yesterday. Let's get into the latest because we just got off the phone a few minutes ago with the Coast Guard officials who have a few new bits of information. Coast Guard officials say they found the unmanned boat of a missing 18-year-old lobster fisherman. The Coast Guard sector of northern New England says Tyler Michaud of Steuben went on his lobster boat Friday morning and hasn't been heard from since. Just a few minutes ago, officials confirmed they found his lobster boat named Top Gun in Jonesport last night. They say he was heading out Friday morning to work on a line of traps near Petit Manon in Pigeon Hill Bay. That is east of Bar Harbor and Mount Desert Island. The Coast Guard and other agencies are using boats and planes right now in their search for Michaud. The nearby Goldsboro Fire Department, as you can see on the screen here, posted on social media saying our thoughts and prayers go out to Tyler and his family, hoping for a safe return. Also turning to social media, Sumner Memorial High School in that area, they said our prayers are with Tyler and his family. We're expecting more information on that search to come out tomorrow morning, so stay tuned to our website, WGME.com. We'll have the latest information coming out tomorrow. Well, in other news that we are just learning today, President Joe Biden is planning a trip to Maine next week. That's according to the White House press office. He's slated to arrive on Friday. No word yet on what he'll be doing or where he'll be going. He'll head back to Delaware that Friday evening. Biden last visited Maine in January of 2018. He spoke at Merrill Auditorium as part of a tour of his memoir about the death of his son, Beau Biden. And for those who are celebrating this weekend, thousands going to the Yarmouth Clam Festival, many coming from out of state. Organizers behind the event, though, expecting 100,000 people this year. But it's the local people that volunteer at the festival's many vendors that'll help give back to the community. Ben Ting is volunteering at the Cotton Candy booth with the Parish of the Holy Eucharist and Sacred Heart Church. He says since the start of the day, Saturday, they've raised hundreds of dollars.
To the church. Pretty chaotic. All the lines pretty long, but the food is good.
We have more of the fun at the festival coming up tonight. Well, a gorgeous stretch of weather ahead of us, a beautiful weekend. Let's bring in our meteorologist, Emily Santom, to break it all down. Emily, another weekend here joining us so gratefully. Thank you for being here. Now, thank you for coming in. We have a really, really nice weekend, and it's just a fantastic, perfect time. I've been on a lot of these this summer. Perfect time for people to actually get outside.
Yes, I agree. It's nice to finally report and share the sun with people instead of the constant rain that we've been getting. I did the math out, though. Very short equation, I should say. We won't see any rain for 2 days. That's the most we've seen in a while, I should say.
I was going to say, that's pretty good.
We won't see any rain, showers, or storms until Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening, and more so it's based on locations, very isolated chance for the coast, but I think that we'll get some on the interior. The new models are coming out, and it's still looking like we're going to see some rain for Tuesday afternoon. So let's check out our sky cam here in Portland. The sun just went down. I grabbed a very cool time lapse of the sunset that'll be shown tonight at 10 on Fox 23. And then we can take a look at our satellite and radar. We did have a couple of showers, a few lightning strikes here and there up near Augusta, I should say, along I-95. That's diminished off in the last couple of minutes. We won't be seeing any more precipitation for the next couple of hours, or should I say days. Okay, so let's take a look though at our temperatures right now. We're still in the 70s for the most part. It's 8:45, and we're still in the 70s. That's summer in Maine though. 73 in Freiburg, 72 in Sanford. Dew points are up there as well. It's very sticky. Pretty interesting though, 65 degrees for a dew point here in Portland. Freiburg though is at 57. So you take travel west a little bit to the Maine-New Hampshire border and may feel less sticky there. So that's also great too for the people over there. They won't be as uncomfortable outside. Tonight temperatures are going to be in the low 60s, upper 50s, a little bit on the cooler side. The last couple of weeks here, we've had some lows in the upper 60s and low 70s, and we're actually going to see a little bit of that later this week. There's a hazard watch and advisory out right now for some hot weather towards the end of the week with high dew points and high temperatures, resulting in some high heat indices. Excuse me. It's going to feel very hot towards the end of the week, and then tomorrow we're going to be in the 80s.
Okay, well, we'll look forward to your forecast coming up tonight, Emily. Thanks so much. I think we have some 90s, if I might be mistaken.
Yes.
We can learn those details tonight.
Yep, we can look into it later.
Perfect, Emily. Thanks so much. All right. Well, again, you can check out Emily's full forecast coming up tonight at 10 on Fox and 11 over on CBS. Let's continue with what we are following this weekend. Well, this is a really cool story out of Portland today. 4 generations, 4 brides, same venue. Rebecca Burke of Massachusetts is the latest to get married in the same place on her special day. The Maine Irish Heritage Center says Rebecca's great-grandparents, Nora Lee and James McDonough, immigrated from Galway, Ireland, and got married in 1922 at the former St. Dominic's Church in Portland. Today, Rebecca Burke is the 4th generation to get married in the same place, and she does it 101 years after her great-grandmother did it.
Feeling we felt like they were with us, that they were watching, and we felt like my mother would be smiling and my grandmother was watching, and it really just made it was a beautiful wedding, but knowing that they were here with us just made it even more special.
St. Dominic's Church was dedicated 140 years ago before becoming the Maine Irish Heritage Center in 2003. Her great-grandmother's historic dress was also on display today. Well, thank you for tuning in. That's all we have for our weekend headlines. Again, all these stories and Emily's forecast coming up tonight at 10:11. So hopefully we will see you coming up later tonight.
You've been watching live interactive coverage from CBS 13 and Fox 23. Make sure to stay connected with CBS 13 and Fox 23 on air, online.